Hey, you're racist. I smell racism cooking on the stove. Where's that racism at? I'll fucking fist fight it. I'm working out to prepare myself to fight racism. Coming up August 27th. Me and racism gonna throw down right in the middle of the South.
That's racist! That's racist! That's racist! That's racist!
Hi, how you doing? I'm from the South. Actually, I'm from Southeast Texas. That's about as southern as it gets. I guess behind Tennessee, but I say we're number one. Sorry, Tennessee. Yes, I have Johnny Cash on my shirt. Johnny Cash is country music. The face of country music. Oh, now, Hank Williams Sr. is the face of country music. Hey, when he sang about that lonesome whistle, that's my favorite song. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Johnny Cash.
So a lot of people make it out to be like the South is some huge like racist race factory or something, and we just breed racist people that come out with Confederate flags tied to them, and they're out to just body slam black people in the asphalt. That's not true at all. Now, yeah, racism does exist, and it's everywhere, I guess. I mean, I don't see it on my day-to-day life. And like I said, I'm from Texas. I am from the heart of the South. But a lot of people make up excuses and use this as an excuse to get away with shit. Because whenever they do something dumb, like resist arrest and try to fight a cop, and then they get the shit beat out of them, they pull the "it's because I'm black" card. Okay, now I'm not saying that that happens with every police situation. I'm not saying that happens with everybody that resists arrest. I'm not saying that happens with everybody that's black. I'm just saying that that does happen. And that has become a valid excuse that has been used multiple times with police officers. Oh, well, he tased me because I'm black. I mean, are you sure it's because you wouldn't roll your window down and then you tried to drive off, then whenever he made you stop, you got out and took off running? I mean, is that, no, did that not play a part in any of that? I mean, yes, I know that police brutality does happen. I've seen some videos of some fucked up shit. But there are good cops out there. I know that for a fact. And one thing I know for a fact is that police officers, black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Muslim, whatever, they don't wake up in the morning when their alarm goes off and go,
"Oh man, I just can't wait to body slam some black people."
Now I know that CNN tells you they do, but that's a fucking lie. I mean, but what do I know? I'm white and I'm 18 years old. I'm just fucking dumb, ain't I? Oh, tell you what, you're dumb if you're from the South. South rise again my ass, fuck you. Now yeah, I'm from the South and I'm considered a redneck. But no, I don't feed into the whole South will rise again, yee fucking bullshit. No, I'm just a good old country boy and I'm a Southerner. I love where I'm from. But look at shit like this. This is I guess you could say it's a marketing tool. It's kind of something that fucks up with your head. It's just like the media's hand that they stick in your brain and swirl it around and make it like scrambled eggs. They kind of give you a certain idea on a certain group of people to make that certain group of people look bad to another group of people. So basically, in dummy terms, they're trying to make white people from the South look racist so black people will be scared of us. But yeah, check this shit out.
We're at Mother Emanuel Church, but this tragedy has gotten the country talking about racism, especially in the South. So we're going to take a road trip to where Dylann Roof grew up, and along the way, we're going to stop and ask folks, is the South more racist?
There we go, just what I thought. The first name she brought up, Dylann Roof. Now, if you don't know who Dylann Roof is, Dylann Roof was the 19-year-old kid that went into a black church and killed about, I think, 12 people with a handgun. And they blamed it on racism. Not because he wrote anything anywhere about wanting to kill black people. He didn't leave a letter about how he hated black people. He didn't have any signs that he hated black people. He just went into a black church because he was a mentally unstable drug addict. For one, being mentally unstable is very, very bad. For two, doing drugs doesn't fucking help it. If you've ever paid attention to people around the world, drug addicts and mentally unstable people are not people you want to piss off. Because they're just not stable at all. Now, what made Dylann Roof racist and just proved that he was just some white supremacist was his license plate. The license plate on the front of his car had a Confederate flag on it. Now, I mean, it has nothing to do with the fact that it's just a flag that represents the southern states. Now, I mean, it has nothing to do with the fact that he's from North Carolina, which is the South. No, I mean, it has nothing to do with Southern pride or him just liking the flag.
No, it means that he wanted to kill black people. He bought that license plate so they would know that he was going to shoot up that church.
I mean, come on, dude. How gullible do you have to be to believe that shit? Oh, it was the license plate that did it. It identified as a white supremacist license plate. I mean, really, bro? Are you gonna believe some shit like that? Oh, yeah, all white people from the South are racist. All right, well, what about the black people from the South? Are they racist or no because they're black, so they get a get out of a racism ticket?
Have you experienced any racism here as an African American woman?
No.
Did you grow up in the South?
I grew up in the South. I see a lot of things I didn't like. Well, racism I didn't like. I didn't like people against one of a color of the skin. None of that I didn't like. I hate it.
Yeah, now, I mean, most people that aren't the scum of the earth can agree that racism's bad, and nobody agrees with it, but the whole playing the race card and pinning it all on white people, and, oh, well, white people, of course they're going to say they don't agree with racism. You're just pushing buttons that don't work. Quit pushing the broke buttons. But they have to quit trying to dig up this shit that doesn't matter that much. Now, I know for a fact, because I'm a person on the internet, and I deal with a lot of fucking scumbags. I know that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, he said it doesn't matter, that's so horrible, he's racist and doesn't care about anybody, oh my god, we're a white supremacist Klans member. Look, bro, hear me out. We've got bigger problems, like the pedophile ring going on, with children's lives. You know, because children are being sold into sex trafficking by a bunch of fucking weirdos, and they're being abused and raped and used for sex. You know what I mean? Children's lives matter too, not just black lives matter. I mean, what, you're gonna call me racist because I said children's lives matter too? I mean, I just call you a fucking prick because you don't care about children? What? But the media and mainstream need to quit trying to pull this shit up and try to pin these people against each other and try to make them fight. The South isn't racist. There's just racist people, not even in the South, in the world. Quit trying to make it look like only Southerners are racist. I mean, dude, have you ever been to New York? There's some fucking pricks in New York. Just quit acting like the South is just where a bunch of racist people just hang out.
Maybe it's the heat that caused everybody to act the way they do.
Recently, President Obama said that we need to start getting real about racism and stop being so polite. What do you think?
He needs to be a president and lead this country and not get involved in these type of issues.
Now, what that guy said is going to be taken differently by a lot of people because, oh, he's saying that it doesn't matter about racism, but he's racist and he wants to be racist under the table. No. Listen, in case you don't know, President Barack Obama spent like half his presidency playing golf with celebrities instead of actually leading our country and being like, hey, we should fix this with taxes. Hey, we should help out the middle-class American that works their ass off and keeps our fucking country going. Which, I mean, everybody knows that Obama spent his fucking presidency like, all right, look, if you vote for me next term, here, I'll give you this phone for free. Vote for me next time. Oh, you want a free housing unit? Section 8? Here you go. You can have all these houses. We'll make your note $28 a month. Just make sure you vote for me in 4 years. Which, I mean, nobody wants to say that. You should be considered racist. Once again, everything's fucking racist. Goes back to the excuses thing. Look, all I'm saying is I ain't ever got free shit from nobody. Black or white. So why the fuck should you?
We made it to the State House in the capital, Columbia, where the Confederate flag is flying and debates are raging. So let's go talk to some folks. Is the South more racist?
South ain't racist, no.
If you ask most white people, how often do you think about race? They would say, I don't, right? So if you ask black people, how often do you think about race? I think most will say every day.
Yeah, that's called a victim mentality. Or like I've said before in previous videos, handicapped thinking. Your brain's in a wheelchair, dog. Now, not all black people, so quit trying to stereotype it as all black people think white people are racist, because that's also bullshit. Not every black person walks around with a victim mentality, hey, give me this, white people, give me this, and so-and-so is racist, so they owe me this, and I'll never succeed because white people, not all black people think like that. There's black people that go out there and go and get it and go, hey, fuck you, I want a nice house, I'm going to work my ass off and buy me a nice house for me and my family. But another thing is, the media makes it look like black people are lazy and they can't do anything, but nobody ever calls them out for their systematic racism.
There's all black colleges, there's all black churches, and nobody complains. But if whites have all white college, all white church, they're racist.
Now, personally, I know that there is all black colleges and shit like that, but that's never bothered me because it doesn't affect me. That's not something that's worth me going out in the street with a sign and hooping and hollering and breaking stuff and acting like an idiot because there's an all-black college. I don't care. I'm not smart enough to get in college anyways. But, I mean, why does it matter? Who cares if it's an all-white college or all-black college? So what?
So we've reached Lexington. This is where Dylann Roof actually went to high school, and we're gonna see who we can talk to around here. Is there a problem with racism out here?
Of course it is. It's the South.
Very racist down here.
Okay, so 2 people said it was racist. Alright, for one, I'm not trying to come in here and judge them on their appearance, be like, hey, they're saying this because they look like this. But it's kind of like, it's obvious. If it's a duck, it's a duck. So, let's be honest with each other. No bullshit. I went to Dylann Roof's high school. Like I said before, Dylann Roof's the kid that shot up the black church, and he was racist because he had a Confederate flag license plate, even though he's from the South. I'm telling you, quit pinning it on that shit. Not everybody from Texas is a fucking cowboy. But look at the people they're asking. 2 kids that probably smoke pot and don't even know what gender they are. No bullshit. Look, you got 1 dude and 1 girl. The dude's wearing a fucking choker. What kind of gothic, feminine, stick a cucumber in my ass type shit is that?
Of course it is. It's the South.
Very racist down here.
What went on in your mind when you heard about what Dylann did?
I wasn't surprised.
Why?
We always knew the kid was messed up, and we knew he was going to do something like that, but we never thought he would actually do it like that.
Alright, so that's Dylann Roof's actual friend. Somebody that actually went to high school with him and actually knew the guy before he went batshit crazy. But, I mean, as his friend, he just admitted that he was batshit crazy the entire fucking time. Which goes back to what I said in the beginning about being mentally unstable. I mean, he wasn't racist. He was just a fucking nutcase. A ticking time bomb waiting to do some weird shit, which obviously happened. But the media's gonna put it on him being racist and all this other shit, but they'll just one silent time throw in there that, oh, he was mentally unstable. So, yeah, that's kind of important.
Is there a lot of racism in Lexington, in South Carolina?
Not really. I mean, it is a good old boy state to classify it. A lot of riots are starting because of the racism. Charleston is actually, they're answering it with class.
Alright, so that's the end of my video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you think I'm ugly, tell me in the comment section. And if you're offended, you think I'm full of shit, cool, we all have our opinions. I probably think you're full of shit too. See y'all on YouTube tomorrow.